Okay, hi. My name is Kenny McKenzie, and following this class assignment for week one, um, task one, talking about using the why some teachers choose to make decisions that would facilitate technology integration in their courses. And so for this 45-minute segment, I would talk about that. And on my second part of this video screencast, I would talk about why teachers do not choose to do so. Um, since we have 45 minutes, I guess I would have to speak really, really slow. No, let's see. Hmm. Um, we have some topics, some blogs. Just like to get a little bit of general information about what people are saying and what people are doing. Um, in some of these things. Let's see what assessments, classroom technology. Let's look at classroom technology and see what some people are saying there. In this blog, I see Patrick Feeney here talking about, is actually talking about video games as classroom assessment tools. Uh, there is he's saying that there's some research by the SRI, which will prove conclusively that cognitive skills are significantly improved by playing educational video games. I don't know why they have to research that. I already know that. I play tons of video games and I'm brilliant. Now, I crack myself up. Um, so this will conclusively prove that cognitive skills are significantly improved by playing. And then he says that math education community already knows that, um, has known the benefits of playing of games in a classroom. And another study by Lane, I shouldn't try to pronounce people's name, by Tissa and Lane, had already shown that middle school students made significant improvements in algebraic reasoning, spatial sense, and problem solving abilities after playing bi-weekly sessions of popular tabletop games such as Connect Four, Mastermind, Rush Hour, and Guess Who. And I can see it making sense from my own experience. Um, but I want to I want to take a note of this here. These two studies, because maybe at some point I will look back at those studies and see what. Let's put that in Word here. Mm, pretty good. That's pretty good. Yes. So we look at that. Let me scroll down, see what somebody else is saying. Free web tools, nah, uh, tech integration and school culture. So about that, I'll have to create a new page. And I'll just post in the interest of time and put on the negative side. So I know when I come back to that, let me save this as something. Okay. So, so now I have two pages open, but I really want my positive page open. What did I do? Did I close it down? Yeah. I keep my positive page open and open back the web and see what they're saying in the blogs. So let's go back. Just looking through these blogs. You see what they have. Tear down the wall, joining the global classroom community to instill global citizenship. Let's see why they would want to include that. Instilling global citizenship in students is essential to prepare them for a rapidly changing world. So I see here actually this teacher might be why some teachers would actually be interested in integrating technology because it will help tear down some walls. You can set up a global classroom and want all that stuff there, but yeah, I'll just take it from here. Put that in there. Yeah, I'll just grab um, up to here. I can sort out. Can sort out what I need after. But I'm just grabbing stuff for now. Oh, look at that. I'm 11 minutes already into my webcast. Yeah, just 28 more minutes to go. uh, just having fun. Anyways, um, so we're saying here being a global citizen goes well beyond just simply traveling or living in other countries. It refers to a more holistic view of the world. Um, so I can see schools have grappled with how best to facilitate this skill set. But a model has recently emerged thanks to some forward thinking global collaboration projects that incorporate digital tools and a fresh perspective to break down the walls of the classroom by focusing on pertinent social studies, social issues, and cross-cultural understanding. Students are able to learn about these other cultures and are also become activists as they collaborate with other students around the world to become global citizens and achieve positive change. So I'm not going to open the whole portion of that, but I see but I see that that's one way definitely that a teacher would actually want to integrate technology because then it makes it easy to connect with students all over the world, and I've actually seen um, mm, students communicate with other students throughout the world. So too much. Okay, so I skipped directly to this website, and you didn't see me typing it in because my internet is so slow that I actually would have to pause and just type in these things myself. But I went to EdTech Review to look at some great benefits, see what are the benefits and why some teachers would choose to do that. Great benefits of technology in education. And let's see what this site says here, that educational technology is a study and ethical practice of facilitating learning and improving performance. Technology in education is just an additional opportunity to achieve education. If you haven't enough time or opportunities to do it another way, it can be defined as the use of different types of technologies in the learning experience, which can result in the positive change of pedagogy and teaching methods all over the world. Everyone can see the benefits that educational technology and see, and here are some of those mentioned below. So I actually want to add this site. I'm going to add this site to add to Delicious and see bookmark that. Um, they want tags and I'm going to put that. Um, okay. Thanks for that information. I'm the second person to bookmark this site. So let's see. Put that in my bookmark so I can check that out later. And here are some reasons. So I write that down. Let's see. I can grab these for notes and I can sort that out later. Increase access to information, help in protecting the environment. Just trying to get up to here. Uh, just grabbing notes. Put that in my notepad. And call that benefits. Call that benefits. Okay, so we have some benefits here. Access to information. Well, we know that definitely there's no even any need to read that. Today, there's access to information is one of the biggest things of the internet, and having a computer. Helping to provide to actually protect the environment. In protecting the environment, there are thousands of schools every day, and so if we think about it, all of the use of copybooks and the use of notebooks and billions of sheets of paper and all that stuff will be diminished because you're actually using technology for that purpose. So um, increase in popularity. Now, I guess a teacher would have to be environmentally minded to to see that as important for including technology. Increase in popularity in distance learning. Um, for some teachers, distance learning, they have known about it and they see that it is popular and that students want to learn online, take online classes, they want to access information online, they want to do it from, to utilize the different tools, chat rooms, blogs, discussion forums. Um, and so I could see that if a teacher understands that, then they might choose to want to include that. The easiness in teaching. Hmm. Um, I guess I've mentioned in some other classes before that using technology in preparing your classroom work and so on, doing online classes, the bulk of the work is to the front end. But once you have completed, if you do prezis, if you do website, the flipped classroom especially is heavy on the beginning part. So I can see that in easiness in teaching. Technology makes, but once it comes to teaching itself, and you have the different tools. You're making audiovisual presentations, projectors for those who have um, the touch screens and those kinds of interactive things. You can do everything right there. It's quick. You can capture notes on the smart boards. You can capture notes, save. There's a whole lot more. Technology makes education enjoyable. And me liking edutainment, and I believe in edutainment as opposed to quite a few scholarly people. Um, I believe that edutainment is great and it makes education enjoyable, having fun. Um, it's in that way it's easy to attract the kids' attention by the way they involving technology in the educational process makes education more enjoyable both for the instructors and the learners. So there's another reason right there that a teacher would want to integrate technology into the courses because you want to engage students, you want to make things uh, great for students. I like these points. We shouldn't underestimate the possibilities of educational technology in our modern society. Nowadays, virtual classes are preferred by people all over the world. This form of education is really enjoyed by children, and many students have recently graduated from virtual high schools. So there are high schools that are virtual, and then there are the blended learning and all of that. And I think okay. So let's get back to the web um, and see what they're saying here. Um, so this is what the great benefits of technology in education is talking about. Um, should I click this link here? What do you think? Yes, I will. Let's see what happens. What do we get? Because we're looking for benefits and ah, top reasons. Here's something as top reasons for technology integration in education. What does it say? Hmm. Okay, we know all that. We know that we're in the 21st century. We know that teachers are using more. Um, huh. So here's some more. Let me grab these. Let me grab these. I know I want to go over to a new site, but I'm gonna grab these here. I don't know what I grabbed so far. Okay, this is what I want to grab. I guess I'm gonna grab all that stuff there in the process, am I not? Ah, okay. So, um, here's what I do then. See what I grabbed so far. I don't want to grab all that. So students love technology. Students love technology. That would be one thing. Engaging the students. So I'll copy that and I'll paste it in my notes. So when the students love technology, what else do we have? Collaboration power. Hey, there's something again. hmm The power of internet for collaboration is not new to the world today. It provides a unique opportunity to engage a group of students. But even though it's not new to the world today, it is actually something that it's getting better with a lot of great storytelling, viewing videos, lecturing, um, clearing doubts, testing, listening skills. All of these are great tools. So a teacher who's looking at this would actually want to integrate technology because they're seeing all these great tools here, useful tools for student to student and teacher to teacher interaction. So what impresses me is, or what I like about it is the fact that the things that you can cover through this process, collaboration power. And I know I'm researching and not teaching, but this is what I'm thinking. So, and this is my blog, my screencast, so I get to say what I want. But the things that I'm thinking, I'm having too much fun here. Um, I gotta get onto some other sites. Hmm, is that what you can't complete in a regular classroom setting and accomplish in a regular classroom setting. You can do all these things, videos, all that stuff, and they can sit down, look, they can choose, and if a particular activity is not helping them, they can switch to a different activity that would actually explain the material better. Real-time communication, we've talked about that in all these things. But I like the fact that they are all points here. So some areas of study like language learning and special education spend more time on auditory listening skills due to the nature of study. This provides students an opportunity to hear native speakers, etc., etc. So I'm gonna grab this also. Got me speaking like, you know. Uh, yes, real-time communication. What else we got? Learn from real-world experts. How would we do that? We've written about how students can use tools like Twitter for research. Okay, so I guess I can see, yeah, well, if you have experts on Twitter uh, helping with stuff, I guess you can learn that way. Um, mm, yes, I can see that working. people who are not that just seems tedious to me. 31 minutes already. Um, I'm having too much fun here. Keep saying that. Saves money in the long run. Oh, like I know a few people who definitely would do that if it's saving them money in the long run. Encourages homework, helps to make learning fun, makes life easy for teachers with some of those things we talked about before. And we were talking about professional development, looking to see how does professional development fit in here. Hmm. Using new technologies allows students to help to learn another skill set that will help them in their future. But it's not only students who benefit from technology, even teachers are using technology for their own development. Google Hangouts for teacher development. Yeah, the edtech industry is only getting bigger, and the educational institutions with the help. Okay, so yeah, I guess professional development. Um, most teachers run when they hear the words professional development, but for those who like it and want to learn more and want to stay ahead of the game, um, would actually benefit from that and would go for that. So let's see what else we have. I'm gonna have to go directly to the site without seeing you seeing me type it in because again my internet. Actually, I just look at another page in this real quick. I know I'm getting bogged down on this site, but it seems to have a lot of information. But it talks about the role of EdTech professionals, centered learning, interactive games and quizzes. So, technology and education research, audio. Um, so you can click on any one of these things and get some good information. All right, so pretty decent site. Okay, so I went quickly to this WordPress blog, um, and I looked at benefits of educational technology, um, and I just scroll down these real quick. See accessibility, individualized instruction, reporting and analytics, and popularity to distance learning. That's one that we saw before. Um, didn't really talk about accessibility, um, individualized instruction, reporting and analytics. We didn't touch on those, but we did. So I'll grab these here just for to put under the benefits. Hopefully, let's see if it'll yeah. So now I gotta color these, color me seeable. Otherwise, we'll all be blind. Okay, so that's seeable analytics. I'm gonna grab all popularity to distance learning. We had talked about that before. Enhanced potential, use of technology, accessible to all, ease of teaching, um, enjoyable experience. So you mentioned some of those things also before. So let's see, grab another site. Um, where do I want to go to next? Like I said, internet is too slow. Okay, so we went to thejournal.com to look at some facts or some information that we can see. And it says here the teachers who use technology frequently in their classrooms perceive greater benefits to students learning, particularly learning 21st century skills. No, I don't know why you pop up there. Um, Particularly learning 21st century skills. Then teachers who are less uh, frequent users. That's um, one of the major findings from a K through 12 study. I'm going to go ahead and bookmark this site also here, just so you can always check it out later. Um, and save link. Okay, you're the 56th person. Thank you. Okay, so um, so they had a study released. That's one of the released on Monday by researchers of the Riley College of Education and Leadership, Richard W. Riley College of Education and Leadership at Minnesota's Walden University. Um, the report titled "Educators, Technology, and 21st Century Skills: Dispelling Five Myths" was based on a survey of more than 1,000. Why are you doing that? It was based on a survey um, of more than 1,000 K through 12 educators and school administrators in the United States, especially 783 teachers and 274 principals. It was designed to gauge the use of technology in the classroom and perceptions of technology. Um, Use and perception of technology, about 22% of those surveyed were considered frequent users of technology, 31% spending 31% or more of class time using technology. Um, 26% sporadic users, especially spending 11% to 20% of classroom time, etc., etc. And we can see the results of this survey. Secondary teachers tended to be more heavy users than elementary teachers. And I guess I can see that. Teachers of certain subjects were also more frequent users on the whole, especially, and that has also been my experience around teachers who teach certain kinds of subjects tend towards technology, and then there are other teachers who teach other subjects that tend to stay traditional. Those who reported being frequent users cited distinct benefits to student learning as a result of technology use. According to the reports, authors, frequent technology users place considerably more emphasis on developing students' 21st century skills, especially skills in accountability, collaboration, um, communication, creativity, critical thinking, ethics, global awareness, innovation, leadership, problem solving, yada yada yada, etc., etc. On the whole, teachers and administrators reported benefits of technology use. So that's the key concept, the key, not concept, what am I saying? The key statement here is on a whole, they reported preparation and support. But teachers also reported unsatisfactory levels of support and preparation for the use of technology in a classroom. And so this might be a little piece um, that would work on the negative side of it, or at least we talk about it. So let's copy that, paste that on the negative side. So when we're doing that video, we have some starters, okay? So I can look at that and get some starting points. Okay, so I did click over here so that you can get, I did click on this K through 12 study and see exactly um, where it came from. And Educators, Technology, and 21st Century Skills, Dispelling Five Myths, a new study commissioned by Richard W. Riley College of Education. And this is where they actually did the study. Our commitment to educating educators with high caliber programs led us to commission Educators, Technology, and 21st Century Skills, Dispelling Five Myths, a study that sheds light on the debates and intersections of technology and 21st century skills from the underexplored vantage point of school-based educators. The findings based on a survey and we had talked about said modeling their suggests that teachers have a vital role to play at the intersection of technology and 21st century expertise. So, why would a teacher want to use tech? Because it looks 21st century expertise um, is something that we are preparing students for, which involves technology. So a teacher who understands that would actually want to use technology because they are like bridging the gap, even getting the student ready and encouraging the student in the use of technology because the world ahead of us is actually a technologically advanced world. And I did uh, try to download the actual report summary. I didn't even try the full report, and it's still at the bottom of the downloading thing. So, yeah, I'll just leave that alone, and let's grab some other sites. Okay, so let's look at what another site is saying here. This is the NMS.org, which stands for the National Math and Science Initiative. Um, and it's technology in the classroom, the benefits. Let's look at this blog, and it gives a definition. You know we can grab this site. I would bookmark this again. Um, and save. Yes, thank you for the information. Um, so they gave a description of what is technology and from smart board, video cameras, digital cameras, MP3 players, portable. These are all innovations and activities. These are all things that you can use. So why would a teacher want to use this? It can keep students focused for longer periods. So if we know um, So if we know that students will be focused for longer periods, then it would definitely be something that that a teacher would actually want to use if they know that. A teacher would want to use technology. It makes students more excited to learn. We had mentioned that. Um, Let me just copy this one, this benefit here um, for a longer period. Um, we're not going to copy the next one because and I paste that in there in the benefits. I'm still in the benefits, yes. I don't want all of that picture stuff in there. I don't need all that. Okay, there we go. I'll fix it later. Okay, I'll fix that later. Okay, so we have hmm, makes students more excited to learn. It enables students to learn at their own pace. We talked about that. It prepares students for the future, and this is the one I mentioned there. I don't remember if we I don't know why I keep doing that. Um, Copy, but let's put you in here, and we can always sort you out after, as they say. No more pictures, I hope. Okay, let's make sure. All right. Okay. So it enables students to learn at their own pace. It prepares students for the future. But more than that, students can learn the critical thinking and workplace skills they need to be successful in their futures. Um, so we did talk a little bit about that. So that's in the Math and Science Initiative. These would be some reasons why teachers would actually want to integrate technology in their. Okay, and this one last group that I wanted to look at in this website, learnnc.org. Um, this was one of the wanted to talk a little, look at a little bit of how special education students benefit with technology, because that's another group that benefits. And the myth is that students with disabilities cannot use the same technology that typical students use. Say that's the myth. And the fact is that technology can be a great equalizer in a classroom with a diverse learners, whereas teachers can find it difficult to differentiate um, instruction for 30 plus students in one class, all with different needs and abilities. Assistive technology. What is this? Assistive technology um, devices and software to assist students with disabilities can often help teachers personalize lessons and skills enhancement to each child. So there is that. I'm going to grab this little piece here. Adaptive software, e-readers, and all of that stuff. Um, so this is actually so a teacher in this situation would want to use technology. It's a great equalizer. So that's the benefit. Okay. Assistive technology is not always just for students with disabilities. It can be used to help any student with motivation, academic skills, and social development. So the bottom line is that most students with disabilities can and do benefit from technology in the classroom. Incorporating technology increases students' motivation. I have to deal with that after. I don't know what that is. Most students' motivation to learn and personalizes lessons to a student's individual needs. Even the students with the most severe and profound disabilities can use assistive technology to join a classroom of typical students, and their potential can be reached in ways we didn't have before.